Dear friends, in previous sessions we have been talking about what is India stack, the various 4 layers if you recall. Then we talked about implementation of end-to-end digitalization through the concept of India, which is India Enterprise Architecture. We moved on to understand how digital service standards are important to ensure this interoperability to create what we call as vertical stacks. So today we would actually design a stack together for public health system. This session, session 14, is all about designing a national stack for public health. Welcome to the session. So why did we choose public health as a vertical? One obvious reason which we are going through the pandemic times. Two, also because so many other SDGs are connected to the SDG 3, which is good health and well-being. For example, no poverty, SDG 1. Basically no hunger, SDG 2, SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. All of these and one or two more are connected to SDG 3, which talks about good health and good well-being for all. Public health, as some of you would know, is an interdisciplinary field understood to be the science of protecting the safety and improving the health of communities, including mental health. So, as is true for majority of governance verticals, even public health is federated across the 3 levels. We have health data lying at national level, then at regional or state level, and finally at the local level where facilities are available. And beyond these 3 levels, the real data of the patient is held at the point of care or with the patient himself or herself. So, we need to have a system of records that should collate all this data, primary data, and link it up with other level, subject to obviously the permissions and consents at each level, and we should have a well regulated, well connected system so that each layer can talk to another to give us a holistic health perspective of communities of a particular region, as well as help us to drill down to individual level or go up to the national level to design policies related to public health. Understanding this importance and urgency of addressing public health issues, Government of India through Ministry of Electronics and IT, MeitY, has already designed what is called as National Digital Health Blueprint, which was released recently by the respective minister. NDHP or National Digital Health Blueprint actually understands health domain as an aspect to be integrated with technology domain, keeping in mind the health vision of the country. It tries to look at various layers, the outermost being the institutional layer, then the service layer, then the application layer, then talking about standards and regulation to ensure interoperability across the federated structure. It looks at the building blocks of public health, and finally keeping in mind the vision looks at the principles, and then it tries to present a cohesive, integrated, holistic approach to the health through this health blueprint. In general, any national health stack would be or could be seen as a multi-layered architecture to support evidence-based decision making of public health, paving the way for good health and well-being for all. National stack intends to address public health concerns at all the levels, irrespective of the current stovepiped standalone heterogeneous databases available. It tries to overcome the limitations of such MIS systems which are not talking to each other. The one which I am going to talk to right now has been developed by us, myself and 2 other authors, where we are giving National Health Stack as a blocked vision of primarily 3 blocks. The first block would be all those who will give us the data. They are called as data providers block or block 1. This is basically to ensure that there is intersectoral involvement and collaboration of all the data providers, and they are identified in block 1. In block 2, which is actually the knowledge management platform, they are integrated together through appropriate technologies. The most important block, third block, for which we created these other 2 blocks, is block 3, which talks about the block of decision makers and R&D, which will actually look into evolving policies, regulations, health standards or based for public health predictions, so that the decisions could be taken for the use of each and every stakeholder. This kind of national health stack will also definitely serve as a tool for spreading awareness on creation and usage of this unified approach. It will serve as a common repository of data for multiple agencies, authorities and stakeholders. This stack intends to present user-friendly pictorial representation of the collated data through dashboards to the decision makers for strategic planning. This national level stack would also help us in employing APIs, open APIs for sure, and running data analytics so that the decision making is totally predictive. So, how do you start creating such a stack? Irrespective whether it is a health stack or agriculture stack or education stack. The first step for that is identifying the goals and objectives to be achieved in that vertical, in our case National Public Health Policy, and various KPIs across identified dimensions. In second step, we must map all the stakeholders, the data sources related to that vertical, in this case public health, and then link them up together. In third step, it is all about data aggregation and data analytics. In fourth step, this information is used for evidence-based decision making, for forecasting, planning and researching through various stakeholders. In last step, which most stacks intend to neglect, is all about ensuring social learning, spreading the awareness, sensitizing and training all the important components or stakeholders in using this stack to its optimum capacity and utilization. This stack could employ the latest technologies to hilt. It could use AI and machine learning algorithms to predict an outbreak, to predict a critical condition of a patient at the lowest level, to predict the need for development of national health infrastructure at the top level. Needless to say, in present pandemic times, this kind of health stack would really come to our rescue to not just provide our essential resources at the right time, but to identify the possibility of creating containment zones before even the outbreak happens to unmanageable extent. It should also use wearable sensors and implantable medical devices to monitor and transmit health recorded data right from the ground level or the source level, so that wireless telemedicine systems can be employed more meaningfully. In the future, interfacing of these wireless sensing devices with 5G or 6G will present lot of opportunities for crowdsourcing directly the EHR or EMR, electronic health records or medical records, directly into the stack by the patient herself or himself. And then when we capture the data right from the source, instead of relying on public agencies where the healthcare is being given, this kind of system would be very responsive, real time and accurate to the hilt. So, possibilities are numerous. It is up to you and me to explore those possibilities and keep our country moving towards achievement of SDGs as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Thank you. Now we would move on to understand resolving issues for implementing such governmental transformation through digitalization in our next session. Till then, Jai Hind.